Gentlemen, I need your full attention right now because if you are over 60 and taking turmeric to support your prostate, improve urinary comfort, or calm inflammation inside the body, there is something you need to understand immediately. There is a very real chance that the way you are using turmeric is quietly working against you. Not slightly, significantly. I have seen men believe they were protecting their prostate while their nighttime bathroom trips increased, their urinary flow weakened, and the pressure they felt deep inside only became more frustrating. And they had no idea why it was happening. You know that feeling, don't you? Waking up again in the middle of the night, exhausted and half asleep, making another slow walk to the bathroom, hoping this time the flow will come easier. Standing there waiting, frustrated, wondering why your body no longer responds the way it once did, or feeling pressure and urgency but getting only a weak stream, broken and hesitant, leaving you worried about what the future might hold. That fear is real. It chips away at sleep, confidence, independence, and peace of mind. Here is the part almost no one tells you. Two men can take the exact same turmeric, the exact same dose, and experience completely different results. One feels relief while the other feels absolutely nothing. And the reason often has less to do with the turmeric itself and more to do with how it is being used. The truth is that turmeric can be incredibly powerful when used correctly, but when paired with certain foods and poor timing, much of its potential may never reach the body areas where support is needed most. That means all the hope you place in it can quietly disappear without you ever understanding why. My name is Dr. Sofia, and for more than 30 years, I have helped men over 60 reclaim confidence, comfort, and control over their daily lives. Today, I want to show you something that could completely change the way you think about turmeric. Let us begin with something that surprises many men. The discomfort so many experience as they age is not always simply about getting older. Inflammation can play a major role in how the body feels and functions over time. When inflammation becomes persistent, it may contribute to discomfort, pressure, and urinary changes that slowly affect quality of life. This is where turmeric enters the conversation. Curcumin, the active compound found in turmeric, has attracted enormous attention because of its anti-inflammatory properties. Think of it like a quiet firefighter attempting to calm irritation that has been smoldering for years. When the body can properly use curcumin, many men report feeling more comfortable, sleeping more peacefully, and moving through daily life with greater confidence. But here's the problem few men realize. Your body may absorb only a small fraction of the curcumin you take. That means most of what you swallow may pass through unused. It is like pouring water toward a fire and watching most of it spill before reaching the flames. This is why so many men tell me the same story. They buy turmeric. They take it faithfully. They wait for improvement. Weeks pass and nothing changes. They switch brands, increase doses, and spend more money, yet the relief they hope for never arrives. The disappointment can feel crushing. Curcumin is naturally difficult for the body to absorb. It struggles to dissolve and move efficiently through digestion. And for men over 60, this challenge becomes even greater because the digestive system changes with age. So the very time when support matters most may be the time your body needs smarter strategies, not simply larger doses. Now, I want to talk about something most people never discuss. Certain food choices may interfere with the environment your body needs to make effective use of turmeric. The first problem is heavily processed meals prepared with industrial seed oils. Corn oil, soybean oil, and similar highly processed oils are common in restaurant food, packaged snacks, and bottled dressings. Many men consume them every day without thinking twice. Yet diets overloaded with these foods may contribute to inflammatory stress that works against the very balance turmeric is trying to support. I have watched men do everything they believed was right while still feeling stuck. Then they reduced heavily processed foods and noticed meaningful changes. Suddenly, the body no longer felt like it was fighting itself. The second issue involves charred and heavily processed meats. Burned edges and high-heat cooking create compounds that may place additional stress on the body. Many men love grilled foods, and I understand why. They bring memories of family gatherings and tradition. But when meals are consistently charred or heavily processed, the body may spend more energy responding to that stress instead of restoring balance. And then there is the third issue that surprises almost everyone: refined sugar and sugary foods. Sweetened drinks, pastries, cereals, and hidden sugars may trigger inflammatory responses that leave many men feeling worse instead of better. Some men stir turmeric into sugary drinks believing they are helping themselves, never realizing the overall meal may be working against their goals. Now here is where things become exciting, because turmeric does not have to fail you. One of the most fascinating natural partners for turmeric is fresh pineapple. Inside pineapple is an enzyme called bromelain. Bromelain may support digestion and help create conditions that allow nutrients to be used more efficiently. I have seen men become hopeful again after making simple changes like combining healthy nutrition with smarter turmeric habits. But pineapple is only part of the story. Curcumin is fat-soluble, which means it works best alongside healthy fats. Without fat, curcumin may struggle to move effectively through the body. Think of healthy fats as a delivery vehicle carrying turmeric where it needs to go. Olive oil, avocado, nuts, and coconut milk can become valuable partners. I remember a man in his late 60s who told me he had almost given up. He had been taking turmeric for months with no noticeable difference. Then we changed one simple thing. Instead of taking it alone with water, he began taking it alongside healthy fats. Weeks later, he returned smiling, telling me he finally felt hopeful again. And there is another gentle partner many men overlook entirely: raw honey. Now listen carefully. Raw honey is not about dumping spoonfuls of sweetness into your diet. It is about using a small amount of minimally processed honey to support a calmer digestive environment. Some men find that combining turmeric with a small amount of raw honey and warm milk feels gentler and more soothing. But there is one final detail that changes everything: timing. Most men focus only on dosage while ignoring when they take turmeric. Yet timing may matter more than quantity. Taking turmeric during a calm evening routine, particularly before bed and alongside supportive foods, may create a more comfortable experience for many men. Nighttime is when the body naturally shifts toward restoration and recovery. And now I want to share something deeply important. The greatest mistake I see is inconsistency. Men start strong. They feel motivated. Then life gets busy. A few missed days become a week. Frustration grows, and they abandon the routine before giving their body enough time to adapt. I once worked with a man named Robert, 71 years old, exhausted from broken sleep and constant urgency. He had tried turmeric before and stopped because he felt disappointed. When we talked honestly, he realized something painful. He had walked away before giving his body a fair chance. He committed to a simple nightly routine and stayed consistent. Not for 3 days. Not for 1 week. He gave himself time. And little by little, he noticed changes that restored hope. So if you are listening today and feeling discouraged, hear me clearly. Your story is not finished. Do not underestimate the power of understanding, patience, and consistency. Small choices repeated daily can create meaningful change over time. Take what you learned today. Be mindful of the foods surrounding your habits. Support your body with smarter choices. Stay consistent. Stay hopeful. And above all, remember this: your health does not define your worth. Your willingness to care for yourself and fight for your future does. I am Dr. Sofia, and I believe your next chapter can still be stronger than you imagine.